excited, you know? They get excited, they watch this, their energy builds, and especially when you have a crowd like this. They're big, they've been waiting for this, they've heard from the orientation leaders how much fun it is, and it's fun. And people ask me to get nervous. I'm like, I don't get nervous, I just get happy. Like, we get to go do this, it's gonna be cool. St. Anselm College. Are you ready to play mind games with me tonight? Yeah. Thank you, yeah. All right, what's up? How you doing? You feel good? High five? A little high five? How are you? Did you have a good dinner? Yeah. You're nutritionally prepared for hypnosis? All right. How many of you have been hypnotized before? Raise your hand. A few of you? 2 of you? 3 of you? Okay. Wow, not that many. How many of you have never ever seen live stage hypnotism before at all? All right, fair amount. Cool. Cool. It's my favorite thing to do is share it with people for the very first time. Well, first thing, I have a routine for how I usually prepare for this show, but there's something a little different tonight that some of you may already notice, so let me just address that right off. My friend Jeremy's here tonight. We are shooting a reality web series, and you are one of only 6 schools that is going to be included in that reality web series. So the whole show is going to be recorded tonight. Yeah. So we're going to have some fun. You, my friends, are my 14th show in 15 days, I believe. Everyone does a lot of hypnosis shows. Yeah, it's cool. So I've been traveling literally for over 2 weeks straight, and when you travel as much as I do, you meet folks when you're sitting in an airplane or an airport terminal or on a bus station or something like that. You meet folks when you travel, you make small talk, and when I'm traveling and I make small talk with folks, usually they either ask me why I'm traveling or why I'm in town. And for me, that always involves telling people what I do for a living. When I tell people what I do for a living, they always either say, is that real? Or they say, does that really work? And so for those of you who raised your hand earlier, not having seen something like this before, some of you must be wondering the same thing. Let me assure you that everything you see here tonight is completely real. This is not a magic show. This is not an illusion or some sort of con. I'm going to use a set of skills and techniques that I've been trained in that actually help people shift their brain waves to a different pattern of brain activity. All right, we have all these amazing computerized systems nowadays, functional MRIs, positron emission tomography scanners, electroencephalograms. We have these machines that measure either the electrical activity in your brain or the way that the blood flow in your brain changes depending on what part of your brain you're using. We can hook any of you up to one of these machines, then we can hypnotize you and we can watch your brain activity change on a computer monitor. And the reason that I'm telling you this is I want you to understand this is completely natural and normal. Every single one of you is hardwired for hypnosis. You do it every day of your lives, you just don't do it like this. This is sort of the most dramatic way to do it. In your typical daily life, you do it most often by daydreaming. You ever been in class, you get bored, you start to daydream, you get more and more into your daydream eventually. You get so into your daydream that even though your eyes are open, you don't see the classroom anymore, you see the daydream that you're having. You ever had one of those? Yeah, not everyone does, because some people aren't visual processors, but most people have a strong visual component. It's called reverie. It's a very intense daydreaming state. Even more common, probably, is what we call highway hypnosis. You're driving down the highway, it's boring, it's monotonous, the dashes keep coming at you, and eventually you just sort of drift away. And then like a mile and a half later, you snap out of it, and you sort of wonder why you didn't careen off the road in a fiery ball of death, right? Well, it's because you didn't fall asleep at the wheel. You went into trance at the wheel, and trance is a conscious state. So you're awake, you're aware. There was a part of you that was watching the lines and keeping your car between those lines on the road, but your conscious attention wasn't on that process anymore. It had shifted off to some kind of daydream you were having. That's basically what you'll do tonight. You'll be conscious, you'll be awake, you'll be aware. You'll just be using the real estate of your brain in a slightly different way. Okay? And what we do with that is we just boost your imagination, we increase your creativity, and we have fun with it. Everything we do here is fun. Now, how many of you have seen the movie Office Space? Yeah, see? This movie's 13 years old at this point. I still have to always talk about it. For those of you who haven't seen it, Office Space was a comedy that came out 12 or 13 years ago. The main character's name was Peter, and Peter had one of those corporate cubicle jobs, and he hated the job so much, he was depressed having to work in this job every day. One day his girlfriend said to him, why don't you go see that hypnotist who helped me quit smoking? Maybe he can hypnotize you to not hate your job. And he's so desperate, he's like, I'll try. So he goes to the hypnotist's office and he says, can you actually hypnotize someone and not hate their job? And the hypnotist says, yeah, I can do that. So he puts Peter in this nice, comfortable, lazy boy chair and he gets him all relaxed and he starts the hypnosis session. And halfway through the hypnosis session, the hypnotist has a heart attack and dies. The hell are you laughing at? That's awful. No, you're right, it's funny. So Peter gets stuck in hypnosis and he goes back to work stuck in hypnosis, and it changes the way he thinks and it changes the way he makes decisions, and all this crazy stuff happens to Peter because he goes back to work stuck in hypnosis. And because this movie was so popular when it came out, and people are still watching it today, millions of Americans who have watched this movie think that if they let themselves do hypnosis, they risk getting stuck in hypnosis like Peter did. But that is not real at all. They just did that to make the movie work. So much of what you see in TV shows and movies, if it involves hypnosis, the big one now is Now You See Me. A lot of people have seen that movie. That stuff's all dramatic, and it's way, way exaggerated to make the movies more interesting. Hypnosis is natural and normal, and you can't get stuck in it. It's your brain, it's your brainwave activity. If you're up here tonight, you're sitting in one of these chairs, and in the course of the show, I have a heart attack and die. That's better, thank you. You would hear me tip over and hit the floor because you're still awake, you're still aware, you're still hearing noises, and you think your own thoughts. You would think, oh my God, that bald guy died. And then you would probably think, I do not want to be up here with a dead bald man, I want to leave. So you would just turn the hypnosis off and you could get up and leave. On a more serious note, if the fire alarm went off, you'd hear it, you'd think, that's the fire alarm, I gotta go. Turn the hypnosis right off, get up and leave. You always have that ability. Most people want to stay in hypnosis for the full duration of the show because they're enjoying it so much. Your blood pressure goes down, your muscles relax. It is a wonderful, stress-relieving experience, and people really, really enjoy it. So that's kind of the upside, is I know you had a really busy day yesterday and you were doing stuff today as well. You know, you're moving in and doing all these meetings and stuff. You might find that it's really enjoyable to just sit and sort of chill out for a little while and have that nice experience. So that's the basic stuff, okay? Natural, normal, no health risks, no side effects, can't get stuck. Now there's two things that make this show different from other stage hypnotism shows for those of you who have seen stage hypnosis before. The first one is I do not take volunteers. Most hypnotists pick volunteers. I do not do that. I am going to hypnotize you while you're sitting in your seat in the audience, all right? Every time I do that, some young woman, it's never a guy, guys are like, all right, whatever. Women, there's always some young woman who's like, oh my God. And they have to turn and look at their friend, they're like, So let me clarify for you. I'm saying if you want to be hypnotized, I'm going to hypnotize you in your seat. If you don't want to be hypnotized, you literally just sit there and you think, I'm not doing it, and it won't work. It's not voodoo, it's not black magic, I can't make you do it against your will. I'm just saying if you want to do it, you don't have to worry about getting picked. Everybody who wants to gets to start the process. Now the other thing that makes this show different from other stage hypnotism shows is it's the only truly interactive stage hypnotism show in the world. And what I mean by that is this. Once we get people fully hypnotized, we get them up here, we're ready to do the fun stuff. I have Liam and some of the other helpers tonight. They're going to hand out remote controls to some of you in the audience. I'm going to put choices up on this video screen, and those of you who have remote controls are going to be able to vote on what you want to see happen on stage. So you guys build the show, not me. I do what you want to see, and that makes it more fun, I think, and people tend to really like it and enjoy it. When that time comes, the expectation I need you to understand is that when that time comes, you must give your ID as collateral so that you remember to return the remote at the end of the show. All right, we'll do that later. We're not going to do it right now, but that's how it'll work. If you want a remote, you have to give your ID. Then at the end, you bring the remote back up and you get your ID back, okay? Let's do something to see who might be able to get hypnotized tonight. Even if you don't want to be in the show, you might want to do this. It's kind of fun. Sit up straight and tall. Put your feet flat on the floor. Take your two arms and bring them up shoulder high, straight out in front of you. You're going to take your right hand and turn it at the wrist so that your right thumb points straight up to the ceiling. You're going to take your left hand and turn it all the way over so your left palm is flat up. All right? Now take a big, deep breath in. Breathe out and sleep. No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. That was really cool, though, right? You flinched a little bit. That was all right. That was good. I did that in Charlotte, North Carolina last week, and a girl 2 rows back went, ah! She's famous on her campus now for that. All right, no, seriously, put your arms back up. We'll really do it, all right? Right hand turn with the right thumb pointing straight up, left hand all the way over so it's flat up. The real deal here is you want to see how well you can engage your imagination. You want to see everything I say to you as realistically as you can inside your mind. Take a gentle breath in. Just breathe out, relax, and let your eyes close. Focus inside your mind. You're going to activate what is commonly known as the mind's eye. You might think of it as having a high-definition TV screen across the front of your mind, or a big, awesome IMAX movie theater screen across the front of your mind. Now, even though you obviously know that your eyes are closed, just imagine that you're still looking out your eyes. Inside your mind, look down to your right shoulder, look over your right tricep and bicep, look across your right elbow, along your right forearm, over your right wrist, and in your mind, see your right hand turned with your right thumb pointing straight up toward the ceiling. And you feel the arm out in front of you for real. You know it really is out in front of you. Put feeling it for real and seeing it in your mind together. Connect those experiences. Then turn over in your mind to the left shoulder, left tricep, left bicep, left elbow, left forearm, over the left wrist. See your left palm flat up. See the lines on your palm, rings, watches, bracelets, anything like that should be there. Put those details there. And you feel it for real out in front of you. You know it's really there. Put feeling it for real and seeing it in your mind together. Integrate those experiences. Then, as if your eyes were a camera, turn back to the right and sort of zoom in on your right wrist. If you can, see the veins in your right wrist, the lines of the tendons in your right wrist. Really get focused on your right wrist. Imagine that I come over and I visit you and I tie one end of a ribbon around your right wrist. It could be whatever color you want. It could be whatever texture you want. Maybe I tie it tight. Maybe I tie it loose. Maybe I tie it just right. Put those details in your mind for me, please. And then trace it from where it's tied around your right wrist up, an inch at a time. Go right up until you get up a foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to a foot, and then go up to 2 feet, go up to 3 feet, keep tracing it with your eyes, upward, 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 until you get to the other end. At the other end of the ribbon, balloons. 12, 2 dozen helium balloons. They can be your favorite color, a fun color, whatever you want. Put the detail there. Make them big. Make them full. They're really big and tight, full of helium, and all those balloons are tied to the ribbon. What would it feel like to have 12 to 2 dozen helium balloons tied to a single ribbon that's tied to your right wrist? At some point in your life, you've been at a fair, a carnival, a birthday party, someplace where someone gave you a balloon. You know that feeling, tied to a string, and it's floating and swaying. Make it go 12 times, 24 times more powerful. And don't just let it be like a photo. Make it like a movie. Watch them swaying back and forth. Pulling on the ribbon's tight, tugging on the wrist getting lighter, the arm getting lighter and lighter. Now turn and look down to your left palm. Imagine that I come over and I put the biggest book, the biggest dictionary you've ever seen on your left palm now. Big, heavy dictionary, 4 inches thick, has every word in the English language, big, thick, dusty cover, and it's pressing, pushing down on your left hand, getting heavier and heavier. Your arm getting more and more tired, maybe starting to tingle or itch or burn in the muscles a little bit. It's not your job to hold it up. It's your job to find how heavy it really can get. But let it get heavier and heavier with each moment that goes by, so that it wants to push down, down, down. But where are your balloons? Up 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet up? There's a big ceiling in this room. They can float a long way up. Taller and taller, higher and higher, lighter and lighter on that right hand as that left hand gets heavier and heavier. On the count of 3, eyes open. 1, 2, 3, awake. And you can see where your arms are, and then just let your arms relax back down to your lap. All right? So, let me explain what we just did. Here's the deal. When you open your eyes, there's really only 2 outcomes. When you open your eyes, either your hands had separated or they were in the same position as when you started the exercise. If when you open your eyes, your arms are in the same position as when you started the exercise, you're lousy at hypnosis. No, I'm kidding. Everybody in this room, if you're smart enough to get in college, you have all the cognitive functions you need to get hypnotized. But what it means is there's some level of nervousness, resistance, or a complete inability to focus tonight. So you're not going to get hypnotized tonight if when you opened your eyes, your hands were in the same position. And that's fine. We need people to be in the audience too. What I want you to understand, I don't want anyone to leave my show ever thinking that that means that they can't be hypnotized. You can. When you're in the right place, and it's the right time, and you have the right reason, you will be a great hypnotic subject. But some people get very intimidated by doing it in front of large groups of people. And if there's any nervousness at all, and consciously you may be like, I'm not nervous. Subconsciously, you could be, right? So if there's anything like that, it gets in your way. Now, if when you opened your eyes, your hands had separated, then you are suggestible. You're able to take the ideas that I spoke to you, integrate them, imagine them, and create a corresponding effect. The more vivid and rich that experience was for you, the more you saw colors, felt textures, all that stuff, the better a suggestibility response you had. The more suggestible you are, the better a hypnotic subject you make. So the whole point of doing this exercise was so that you could understand how this is for you. And now you decide. Are you done and you just want to watch, or would you like to proceed? Your decision to proceed should be based on doing well in that exercise. But again, even if you did well in the exercise, and if you don't want to proceed, you say, I'm not doing it, and it won't work. Okay? So, what we're going to do, We're going to put a nice, big, beautiful, you guys have such a beautiful theater here with this awesome screen. We're going to put a big kaleidoscope video up on the screen. That's going to help you get focused, and I'm going to talk you into hypnosis. Before we do that, I have a few things that I really need that are important. First of all, if you want to be hypnotized, no food, no gum, no candy in your mouth. If everything goes well, people tend to get very, very relaxed. Sometimes their neck muscles relax so much that their heads tilt back, and I don't want anything to fall down your throat. All right? Be a rough start to the year if you choke to death on the second day of orientation. All right? No food, no gum, no candy in your mouth. Second thing, it's very important you understand. This is seriously like, don't clap or anything with it. Just understand. The second college show I ever did 10 years ago was right here. And I've been here every single year except for the 1 year where a hurricane kept me from getting back here from another college. This is one of my favorite places to come every year. We always have a good show. I know we're going to have a good show tonight. But I need to make you understand what makes a great show is getting people hypnotized, right? And so we have to eliminate distractions. Please, please, please turn your cell phones off. If you want to get hypnotized and you have a phone in your pocket on vibrate and it goes off and vibrates while you're trying to focus, it's going to ruin it for you. If you have someone taking photos with a flash on their phone while you're trying to get hypnotized, it's going to ruin it for you. If you have someone with the same thing with a camera, if you have a camera with a flash tonight, no flash photography while people are getting hypnotized. Once we get everyone up here, we start doing the fun stuff, you are more than welcome to take flash photos. You are more than welcome to turn your phones back on, silence them, and use your phone to take pictures or video. That's totally cool. But for the beginning part, please, no cell phones, no flash photography. And then the other thing that is really, really important is that you just be kind to one another. If someone near you is trying to get hypnotized, please support them, help them have this experience that they want to have. Don't poke them, don't whisper to them, don't do this in front of their face while their eyes are closed. And the reason that I have to say that is because everywhere I go, somebody does it. You know, there's usually one person who does it anyway, and I'm asking you to please not do that. Because if you mess with someone and they don't get hypnotized because you mess with them, you might have just stole away from all of us the star of the show. And I want you to be entertained. I want you to have fun. All right? So please support the people near you who are doing this. Once we get them fully hypnotized, they're so focused, you can laugh and clap and cheer and stuff. They won't care. They'll be up here having fun with me. All right? So now, that's the stuff. Feet flat, seatbelts on in your mind, sitting up nice and straight and tall. I'm going to ask you this question out loud. You just answer it inside your mind. Would you like to be hypnotized? This is your moment of decision. If you don't want to, in your mind you say no, and it will not happen. I cannot make you be hypnotized. If you want to do it, you say yes inside your mind, and it greatly increases the chances of it working because it signifies to your subconscious that you're cool with this idea. Do you want to be hypnotized? I'm going to put this video up while the video plays. I'm going to ask you to take 3 deep breaths in. Every time, breathe really deep down to your belly. Give yourself a pot belly on purpose. First breath, big and deep. Breathe it in. Go. Hold that breath, and then breathe it out and relax. Let your eyes go further, deeper into the center of that kaleidoscope. Take an even bigger, deeper breath. In. Hold that breath. Imagine that you bring all of the stress and the tension and the irritation, all negative energy that you've accumulated all week long, you bring it up to your lungs and you blow it right out of your body. Let your eyes go even further into that kaleidoscope and take the biggest, deepest breath you've taken so far. You can do it. Breathe. And hold that breath. And this time, when I snap my fingers, as you exhale, you can just let your eyes close. You don't have to stare at anything anymore. You don't have to look at anything anymore. You can just let your eyes relax, hang there nice and loose, and let yourself focus a little more on the sound of my voice. Because it's my voice that helps you relax. And the more relaxed you get, the better you will feel. Now think about that. That's important. The more relaxed you become, the more nice, the more peaceful, the more calm you get to feel. And it's good to feel good, right? Of course it is. So you can let yourself have permission now to relax as much as you can. No matter how relaxed you become, hypnosis is a conscious state. You will always be awake, you will be aware of yourself, and you will be in control of your body. as you get more and more relaxed, you may feel an urge to adjust the position of your body so that you can be more comfortable. As your neck muscles relax, you may let your head tilt forward or over to the side. As your arms get heavier and more relaxed, you may feel your shoulders sink down, and your arms and your legs might adjust inward or outward a little bit. You can make any adjustments like that that you feel you need to make so that you can be more comfortable. But you will always be aware of yourself, and you will stay in your seat unless I ask you to get up and leave your seat for some reason. But you'll totally be in control of yourself. You're going to hear noises from the world around you sometimes. People talking, whispering, giggling, laughing, sneezing, coughing. None of those sounds matter. All of those outside sounds get further and further away from you, and you can focus even more on the sound of my voice, since it's my voice that helps you relax. And from time to time, your mind will have wandering thoughts. That's how our minds are built. Any thoughts that wander in can wander away just as easily, and you can return your attention to the sound of my voice. You have a wonderful opportunity tonight. Tonight is your chance to learn how to use your mind in a new and different way. Maybe you've heard before, there's a saying that goes around the broader public that the average human being only uses between 8 and 10% of their brain power consciously. If that's true, where's the other 90 to 92% of your mind's power? It's in this level that's called the subconscious mind, where your creativity and your imagination are located. And tonight is your chance to learn how to access that level of your mind and boost your creativity. And everything we do tonight here is for fun. We're just here to have fun together. But if tonight you can learn how to do this thing that we call hypnosis, maybe in your future, having the confidence of knowing that you can do this thing we call hypnosis, maybe in the future you'll use it to help yourself somehow. Maybe you'll use it to get rid of a bad habit like chewing your fingernails, or maybe you'll use it to quit smoking, or to get rid of a fear like the fear of flying or the fear of heights. Everyone here tonight has some area of life that hypnosis could help them improve. But that's for you to decide in the future. Tonight, we're just here to have fun with each other, and I'm really glad that you're here. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 up to 3, and I'm going to say the word awake and snap my fingers. When I do, you can let your eyes open, but keep any relaxation which you've already given yourself. Hold on to any relaxation that you feel. It's good for you. And let yourself 1, 2, 3, awake. I'm going to do something with you just to help you get your mind even more focused. If you would, please take your 2 arms and bring them up shoulder high like they were earlier. This time, putting your palms flat together, interlocking your fingers, and crossing over your thumbs. Now, I have to hold this microphone, which keeps my arms bent. I would like you to have yours nice and straight out in front of you, shoulder high, okay? Excellent. Now, find the thumb that is the closest to you and stare at the closest knuckle on the closest thumb. Find the thumb closest to you, stare at the closest knuckle on the closest thumb. While you stare at that knuckle, focus on the sound of my voice. I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. And every time I count a number out loud, I want you to use one simple but really powerful symbol. The idea of your hands being a clamp. Clamps come in different shapes, different sizes, but really they all do the same thing. They all tighten down and clamp something together. Imagine now, in fact, literally in your mind, tell yourself your hands are a clamp. And as I start with the number 1, gather all the willpower, the determination, the positive intention, the desire that you have in your mind, and send this mental energy right down through your body. Let it go down through your neck and push down through your shoulders and wave down through your triceps and your biceps and squeeze down through your elbows into your forearms and clench tighter and tighter through the wrists right down to the tips of your fingers. And at 2, another wave from your mind down your arms into your hands, squeezing and pressing and driving tighter and tighter together. At the number 3, imagine that I come over to you and I visit you and I pour a bucket of crazy glue, super glue, all over your hands, and it runs all over the outside, and it goes down in any remaining spaces, nooks, crannies, cracks, crevices, between the fingers, between the palms, and it bonds the skin together, fusing now into one solid mass of muscle and flesh and bone, but you can still keep squeezing tighter. 4, in your mind, say the words lock tight over and over again. In your mind, say lock tight, lock tight, lock tight, lock tight, lock tight. Don't just say it like you mean it in your mind. You're in charge. I'm just here to help tonight. Demand that they lock tight. Command them to lock tight in your mind. And at the last and final number 5, in your mind, say it loud with authority. Real authority in your mind. Say lock tight, lock tight, Lock tight now. You can try to pull them apart. They'll go even more together. You can try harder the second time to pull them apart. They'll go even more together. You can try really hard the third time to pull them apart. They'll go even more together. Stop trying and just focus on the way your hands feel. I'm going to clap my hands together as loudly as I can and say the word sleep. And when I do, your hands will come right apart. Your arms will get very, very heavy and relaxed. They will sink or drift down to your lap or to your side. And as your arms sink downward, your eyes will get so heavy with relaxation, they'll want to close. You can let them. It's a beautiful feeling. Take a big, big, deep breath in. Breathe out and sleep. Let all those muscles relax. Let your shoulders relax and let the relaxation go down between your shoulder blades. Let it go right down through the middle of your back to your lower back. Let that relaxation go down the front, from the front of your shoulders down through your chest, down through your abdominal muscles. Let it go right down to your waist so that your entire torso is relaxed, and then let it sink right down through your waist into your legs. Let it go down through the quad muscles in the front of your legs and down through the hamstrings in the back of your legs. Let it go down through your knees, right down through your calves, all the way down through the front of your shins. Let it just keep sinking deeper and deeper, right through the ankles to the bottom of your feet, the soles of your feet, and the tips of your toes. Let every muscle, every nerve, every fiber of your body just relax. And notice how nice it feels to be this relaxed. What a good gift to give yourself. Now, you'll probably find that you don't need to relax your body any more than this. This is quite nice. But you may find that it would be nice to let your mind relax more, to let your mind become more clear, more calm, more empty. And I want you to enjoy yourself, so I'm going to help you do that now. I'm going to play that music that you heard earlier once again, and while that music plays, I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. Every time I count a number out loud, say the words deeper, relax inside your mind. 10. In your mind, say deeper, relax. 9. When I snap my fingers like that, it helps push the words, the ideas, the suggestions that I'm speaking into your mind. 8. Those ideas go to the subconscious level of your mind where your creativity and your imagination are located. At 7, you can take a thought from earlier today, some thought that you don't need right now, and just let it drift away. Let it disappear. Let yourself go deeper and relax to 6. And then maybe a thought from yesterday or the day before, some unneeded thought that's cluttering up your mind. And let that thought dissolve. Let it evaporate. Let it just disappear as you go deeper and relax from 6 to 5 and 5 to 4. And as you get more focused now on the sound of my voice, at 3, you can release and let go of all remaining unneeded thoughts or ideas. Just let your mind be so clear and calm and peaceful as you go deeper and relax 2. And when I say the last number, the final number, let yourself have permission to be as peaceful in your mind as you can be. What a good gift to give yourself. Go ahead and do that now as I say the number 1. That's right. And notice how nice it feels to be this relaxed. Now, while we spend this time together, I'm going to use 2 special words over and over again. Anytime tonight that you are the way you are right now, eyes closed, peaceful, calm, relaxed. Anytime that you are like this, if I say the word awake, even though you're not really asleep, you know what I mean. It's a symbolic use of that word. Anytime that your eyes are closed and I say the word awake, you're going to take all of the relaxation that you have created. You're going to gather it up and put it into storage in your mind. It won't be lost or gone. You're just going to move it to your storage space. Then you'll be able to open your eyes and we can talk and interact and have a lot of fun together. And anytime tonight that your eyes are open, anytime that your eyes are open, if I say the word sleep, if I look at you and say sleep, if I point at you and say sleep, if I just say the word sleep, you will instantaneously unlock your storage space and all of that wonderful relaxation will return to the front of your mind. Your eyes will get so heavy they'll just want to close, and you can let them because now you understand how nice it feels to be this relaxed. Beautiful, talented, and gifted. Every single one of us is beautiful, talented, and gifted. Tonight is your chance to explore how amazing your mind really is. In a moment, I'm going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you take all the relaxation that you have, gather it up, put it into storage in your mind, like you take a really valuable item and lock it in a safe, or like you take a really important document and file it in a filing cabinet so you know how to find it later. Just like that, all of your relaxation goes to your storage space as you 1, 2, 3, awake. There we go. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Excellent. Outstanding. Now, we've got a bunch of folks here tonight who've never tried to be hypnotized formally before, so some of you must be wondering, how are you supposed to know if it's working? I can give you some hints. Who has really tingly hands or fingers right now? Okay? They weren't like that when you came in here. That's an associative feeling that some people get when they go into hypnosis. Who has really, really watery eyes right now? Same thing. Face muscles relax, tear ducts leak out a little more water. All right, unless you had allergies today, maybe you might have had watery eyes, but most of you it's because of hypnosis. Okay? How about not just being warm? We're in here, the air conditioning is on. If you're blazing hot, huh? Yeah. Some people, the circulation changes, the blood comes up into the skin more, makes them feel very hot in their face, sometimes their chest and their arms too. That's another one. And then probably the last really, really common one is to get a tremendous feeling of heaviness because you get so relaxed, your body sort of gets loose and heavy, feeling almost like you weigh twice your normal weight. Those are the most common things. If you have one of those things, great. If you have more than one, awesome. You might even have some things that I didn't describe that are less common. You might just have some way of like, wow, I really feel different than when I came in here. And that could be your way of going into hypnosis. The big thing is, any of those things that I just described, they really don't matter. I'm explaining them to you so that you don't get distracted by them, all right? So you can just ignore them, return your attention to the sound of my voice. What I'd like you to do is make sure that your feet are still on the floor, no tucking them under your chair, no stretching them out in front of you, okay? Flat on the floor if you can. If you can't make them be perfectly flat, that's okay. And then in your mind, imagine they have a seatbelt on, just like when you're riding a car or on a plane. Imagine there's a seatbelt right across your lap. No matter how relaxed you get, you're centered, focused, balanced, and your seatbelt helps keep you there. Then you can take a big breath in and breathe out and sleep. Deeper and deeper and more relaxed than before. In your mind, more peaceful, more calm. Maybe 5% deeper into relaxation, maybe 10% deeper into relaxation. Yet completely awake, completely aware. You're really getting good at this thing we call hypnosis. Beautiful, talented, and gifted. Outstanding. Now, you just showed yourself that you can take suggestions. I gave you 2 suggestions. I gave you one suggestion to help you open your eyes. I gave you one suggestion to help you close your eyes. And you followed both of those suggestions. If you can follow those suggestions, you can follow any suggestion I give you from this point on. And each suggestion that you fulfill will help you go deeper into hypnosis. And the deeper into hypnosis you go, the better you'll feel. So it's only sensible to let yourself fulfill any suggestion which beautiful, talented, gifted. Good for you. In fact, I'm going to share a new suggestion with you right now. I'm going to help you understand how forgetting really works. People often misunderstand forgetting. They think that forgetting is losing information. That's not true. If you're in good cognitive health, everything you've ever experienced, everything you've ever seen, tasted, touched, heard, smelled, it's all stored in your mind. But that's a lot of information. We couldn't possibly keep all of it at the front of our mind all the time. So we move it around, and we aren't consciously aware of where it all is. And that's sort of how forgetting works. I can show you. It's really, really interesting. Here's what you do. Take one simple piece of information, your own first name. Now, I can't make you do this, and I can't do it for you. I can only help you learn how to do it. In your mind, with confidence and authority, you're in charge. Tell your first name to go away for 5 minutes. Inside your mind, literally say, first name, please, go away for 5 minutes. And you send it all the way to the back of your mind. You send it so far back there. You send it so deep back there, it disappears into the darkness back there. Now, it's not lost or gone. You're just moving it. You're sending it so far to the back of your mind that it will take 5 minutes for it to get back up to the front. So, for the next 5 minutes, even when your eyes are open, if I or anyone else asks you what your first name is, you'll discover that the harder you try to say it, the more you are unable to do so, because it's not in the normal place where you access it. And you're not quite sure of where it got moved to, but that's okay. I promise, in 5 minutes, it will come back. In 5 minutes, it will return to the front of your mind. For the next 5 minutes, can't see it, can't say it, don't need it. But here's the really cool thing. Now that you moved that one piece of information, you have an open space at the front of your mind. So, for the next 5 minutes, you have instantaneous recall of all other answers to all other questions. If I ask you about something that you haven't thought about for 5 or 10 or maybe even 15 years, the answer to that question will immediately move to the open space at the front of your mind. You have instantaneous recall of all other answers to all other questions. That one piece of information that you moved on purpose, don't know quite where it is, can't see it, can't say it. And if you try, the harder you try to say it, the more it's stuck on the tip of your tongue. You know that feeling, stuck on the tip of your tongue when you try to talk to someone about a movie, a song, a person, a place, a thing that you know, but you just can't say it. You know it, but you just can't say it. It's stuck there on the tip of your tongue. Show yourself how beautiful, talented, and gifted your mind really is now. Let yourselves 1, 2, 3, awake. There we go. Sit up nice and straight and tall. So, now we've got people focused hypnotically. We're going to help them keep that focus going and increasing. We're going to do that by having fun with some of these suggestions. The more suggestions we do, the better into hypnosis you go. We really start having fun with each other. But I've been talking a long time. And like I said, this is my 14th or 15th show in the last like 15 or 16 days. I'm getting a little hoarse. I'm going to go get a drink of water. While I do something nice. Be friendly. Look around you. Find someone near you that you don't really know and try to introduce yourself to 1 or 2 new people. You could make a friend here tonight at this show who's your friend for the rest of your life, and I think that would be wonderful. Go ahead, be friendly, try to introduce yourself to someone. I'm going to quick drink and then I'll be back. What? Really? They ask you your name and you don't know it? Come up here. Go around to the stairs and come up and see me. Anybody? This young lady said she can't remember her name. Is there anyone else who can't remember their name? Yeah? Here's what I want you to do. If you can't remember your name, I want you to be careful. I want you to stand up carefully. Make your way out to the aisles. Come down and join me on stage, okay? Take your time. Be safe. Watch your step. Come over here. Sit right here. We're going to make a big line. Stand up. We're going to make a big line here. I'm going to come back and see. Come on over. Yeah, you come right down here and line up on stage and see me. Come on out. Come on out. Yeah, come on up and see me. Have you ever been hypnotized before? No? Have you ever seen anyone get hypnotized before?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know it's nice. You know it's fun. Yeah, you just stand up right there. We'll just line up across here. Nice. Yeah. There you go. Then you guys come out and make another line up here. Yep, that's great. All right, cool. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come by, I'm gonna visit you. All right, so when I come by and I visit you, just follow my directions, okay, when I come by and visit. Stand patiently, I'm gonna come by real soon, okay? Just close your eyes. Good. Open your eyes. Good, stay right there. Oh, close your eyes. Good. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat, okay? Enjoy the rest. So close your eyes. Good. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Enjoy the rest. So close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Enjoy the rest of the show. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Good. Stay right there. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Enjoy the rest of the show. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. No, close your eyes. No, open your eyes. Go back to your seat. Enjoy the rest of the show. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Good. Stay right here with me. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Stay right here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. We'll walk around the back. Be careful. Come over here, Mason. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Step over here for me. Come over here. Come here, come here, come here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Come over here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Come over here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You go back to your seat. What are you doing? Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up. Close your eyes. Slow down. Focus. Focus your mind. You're gonna open your eyes, be peaceful, calm, and focused. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Good. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Right there. Sit. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes for me. Open your eyes. Go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Good. Open your eyes. Stay here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. You can go back to your seat. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Stay right here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Stay here. Stay here. All right, you guys, I'll sit down in these chairs. Yeah, give them a round of applause. I got some seats down here, you guys. If you need them, you can come down here. Excellent. Outstanding. All right. You guys bump so there's no empty seat there. You all bump down that way, bump down that way. Good. All right. And you guys bump down that way. Good. All right. I'm going to talk to, focus now. Focus now. Focus. I'm going to talk to the people in the audience. I'm not talking to you. I will make it very clear to you when I'm talking to you again. Nod your head for me that you understand. All right. My friends in the audience, everyone who I just sent back, you did great, but I had to be really picky tonight about who the really deeply hypnotized people are, but you did great. And just understanding that you were able to make your name disappear like that. Now in the future, especially if it's your first time, now in the future, anytime you choose to go into hypnosis again, you'll do it even better. It'll be even easier. But I'm going to, for you in the audience, I'm going to snap my fingers into the microphone and say the word release. When I do, you will be all done with hypnosis for tonight. In the future, you can go into hypnosis again, but you're all done with hypnosis for tonight. You'll feel refreshed. You'll feel positive. You'll be able to enjoy the rest of the show, but you're all done now. You're going to let yourself 1, 2, 3, release. All right, good. Give them one more round of applause. They did great. Now, all my friends on stage, let me come around and visit you again. Have you ever been hypnotized before? No. No. What's your name? What's your middle name is?
Catherine.
Right, and your last name is?
Armstrong.
Right, but your first name is?
Olivia.
Oh. Olivia, head back to your seat. Enjoy the rest of the show. That happens sometimes. What's your name? I know. Your fourth grade teacher's name was?
Mrs. Kowalski.
Yeah, and your third grade teacher's name was?
Miss Thomas.
Your second grade teacher's name was?
Mrs. Interesting.
Yeah. But your first name is? You don't need it right now. That's fine. You're fine. What's your name? Your middle name is?
Anthony.
Last name is? First time you ever drove a car, it was a?
Mercedes.
Yeah, what color was it?
Black.
Right, but your first name is? You don't need it right now. That's fine. Have you ever seen anyone forget their own first name before? It's kind of fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. The name of your hometown is?
Sterling.
Right, and you live on what street there?
Upper North Road.
Right, is that a house or an apartment?
House.
The front door of your house is what color?
Brown.
Right, but your first name is? You don't need it. You got about 3.5 minutes left to go still. What's your name?
Jamal.
Jamal? Is that his name? I didn't think so. I know I would be being a little stereotypical there, but I thought it was pretty safe to say that his name is not Jamal. Your middle name is? James. Right, James. That's better. I'll come back to you. What's your name? Your middle name is? Fourth grade teacher's name was?
Miss Walsh.
Third grade teacher's name was?
Betsy.
Second grade teacher's name was?
Miss Raymond.
First grade teacher's name was?
Mr. John.
He's fast, isn't he? I want to show you something really, really cool because you're super good at hypnosis. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed. Okay, take a breath in. Let your eyes close. And imagine that I put a picture of your entire first grade classroom in this right hand. And you can see everyone that went to first grade with you. You can see all the seats. You can see everything about first grade. But you know what? Let's make it even easier. Even though you know you're here with me, in your mind, step into that photograph. Walk over to where you sat in first grade. And in your mind, sit right in that seat. And now you can look 360 degrees around you. And you can see everything. Every window, every door, every chalkboard or white erase board, every bulletin board. And everyone you went to first grade with is sitting in their seats just like you. And as you look to the left of you, did someone sit to the left of you in first grade?
No.
No. Did someone sit in front of you in first grade? Who was that?
Veronica.
Veronica, that's right. If you turn and look to the right of you, did someone sit to the right of you in first grade?
Yes.
Who was that?
Frankie.
Frankie, that's right. And if you turn all the way around and look behind you, did someone sit behind you in first grade?
One person.
Yeah, who was that?
Steve.
Steve, one person. You can even say, that's great. Open your eyes. And your first name is? That's all right, you don't need it right now. Hi, what's your name? I'll come back to you. What's your name? Your middle name is?
Elizabeth.
Right, there you go. What's your name? I know. Your name? Right. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
This is so embarrassing.
What? This is fun. Do you not want to be here? You can go back and watch the show if you want. I want you to enjoy yourself.
I just don't know my name.
You what?
I don't know my name.
Oh, but that's not embarrassing because you have to keep in mind, that's what's supposed to happen. That is perfect, actually. And I show you that you do know your name. Do you have an ID?
No.
No. All right, well, here's what we'll do. I'll show you how good and fast your mind really is. If I take it from back here and move it to up here, your first name is?
Victoria.
Right, but if I take it from back here and move it to back there, then you try to say your name. I know, but if I take it from back there and put it back in the front again, your name is?
Victoria.
But if I just wipe it off and away, you can't see it and try to say your name. I know, it's cool, right? That means you're beautiful, talented, and gifted. What is your name, young lady?
I'm really cold.
You're really cold. I don't know how. We're up here with these lights on us and everything. You know what you can do? You can start thinking warm thoughts. You can think about warm, beautiful, loving energy going down to wherever is cold. If your hands are cold, send the warmth down to your hands. Be positive. You're beautiful and talented and gifted. Put your feet flat on the floor. There you go. Imagine that those seatbelts are on again. Those seatbelts are on. Very gently and peacefully take a nice breath in. Breathe out and let yourself sleep. That's why we have our seatbelts on. I'm going to press on top of your head. You're going to release yourself from hypnosis. You're all done with hypnosis. 1, 2, 3, release. You go back and sit and enjoy. Give her a round of applause. Let me help you out. Yeah, well, I don't want you to be so relaxed you can't sit. So you sit in your seat. There you go. Aw, that was nice. If your neighbor leans on you a little, it won't bother you and it won't bother them. If you lean on your neighbor a little, it won't bother them and it won't bother you. You're beautiful, talented, and gifted. Always centered, always focused. You'll find that you don't need to relax physically any more than this. It's more important that you let your mind be peaceful and calm and relaxed. You will remain in your chair unless I ask you to leave your chair for some reason. Always in control of yourself. You let yourself fall out of your chair, I'm going to send you back to the audience. And I want you to be here and have fun with me, but you have to learn how to control yourself. That's right. Beautiful, talented, and gifted. Now, my friends in the audience, we're going to hand out those remote controls. Very, very important that as we do, no talking, because I'm going to keep working with them and I need them to be able to hear me, okay? So if you want one, just simply hold an ID up in the air and wait patiently. My helpers will do the best they can to distribute them evenly throughout the room. If you don't get a remote control, you can still try to influence the voting of the person nearest you that does have one, okay? So just be patient, be calm, and please, 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 no talking. Now, my friends on stage, refocus please on the sound of my voice. Refocus on the sound of my voice. We're going to continue on. Your 5 minutes is all done. Your 5 minutes is all done, so that name is returned to the front of your mind. That name is returned to the front of your mind. It's right back where it normally sits, right back where it normally resides. And you've shown yourself yet again that you can follow suggestions. If you can follow those suggestions I gave, you can follow any suggestion that I give you. You're beautiful, talented, and gifted. And the more suggestions that you follow, the more that you complete, the better you'll feel, the more you'll go into hypnosis. You'll always still be awake, aware, and in control of yourself. All right. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you another example of how beautiful, talented, and gifted your mind is, how powerful your mind really is. Right now, in your mind, imagine, picture, if you will, a control device. Something that you're familiar with, like your volume knob on your stereo at home. Or maybe your thermostat that controls your heat at home. All right? Find a control device that you know how to operate, that you are familiar with. And picture that device inside your mind. Now, this device, it actually controls your sense of smell. Research studies have been conducted which show that when people go into hypnosis, we can focus their perception of their senses. It's really, really cool. In fact, one study suggested that it can be as high as 3,000%. Pretty cool. I want to show you guys how powerful your mind is. So this is what we're going to do. This control device connected to your sense of smell, let's turn it all the way up. If it's a volume knob, 10 out of 10. If it's a thermostat, 100 degrees. Give yourself all the focus and mental perception power that you need. to be super, super accurate and efficient with your sense of smell. All the nerve endings up through your nose, all the way up into your sinuses, more perceptive, more efficient. And this is good because now, as you begin to breathe on purpose through your nostrils, you will make the most wonderful discovery. You are so lucky that you sat next to whoever you are sitting next to, because somebody sitting next to you smells like one of your favorite smells in the whole wide world. Do you ever think about how many good smelling things we have nowadays? There's shampoo, there's hair conditioner, there's laundry detergent and fabric softener, there's lotion and soap and perfume and cologne. Somebody sitting near you smells like one of your favorite. You know what? You should really sit up and nice and straight and tall so you can get a lot of air in your lungs. It'll help you notice it even better. Go ahead, now breathe in. Yeah, right? That's cool. And you'll start to be able to tell. You'll be able to tell if it's coming from the left side or the right side. And the more you smell that smell, the more genuinely happy it'll make you. It's your favorite smell in the whole wide world. Go ahead, breathe it. That's nice, right? Isn't that wonderful? That's your favorite smell in the whole wide world. That's your favorite smell. It's so nice. Beautiful, talented, and gifted. That's wonderful. Just enjoy how nice that smells. That's right. Feeling good, fantastic in every way. Yeah, go ahead. One more. Get it deep up in the nose. Go ahead. Yeah, he's fine. You leave him there for now. That's good, right? Beautiful, talented, and gifted. Yeah. Now come back to center, and in your mind, take that control device and turn it back down to its normal, average, everyday setting. We always put things back. We sent the name away, and then we bring it back. We put the perceptor up, and then we turn the control device back. We always put things back. Good for you. That's just another example of how beautiful, talented, and gifted you are. Excellent. Outstanding. Now, feet are still flat. Seatbelts are on. Always centered and controlled. Centered and controlled. Take a nice, gentle breath in. Breathe out, and just let yourself sleep a little deeper. That's right. Very good. Very good, beautiful, talented, and gifted. This, right now, I'm only speaking to the person who I'm touching on the shoulder right now. Person I'm touching on the shoulder, I'm going to snap my fingers one more time into the microphone and say the word release. I don't want you to miss any of the show, all right? You didn't come up on, you're back in the audience now. You're going to release yourself from hypnosis. 1, 2, 3, release. There we go. Excellent, outstanding. Hey, just say your name out loud for me. No, you're all done now. You can say it. Say it out loud. Say your name. Yeah. Don't hold. Let it go. Let it go. Say it. Come back up to the front. 5 minutes is done. Hypnosis is done. Release from hypnosis. I know. Take him out. Walk him one lap around so he gets out of the theater and contextualizes that he's done, and then he can come back and watch the rest of the show. He just needs to get up and move. That's all. Good job, buddy. Nice job. All right. Your control device back down to normal. We're going to keep having fun together. I have more suggestions to share with you. You're doing a great job. You're beautiful, talented, and gifted. In a moment, I'm going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you'll open your eyes. You'll be alert and refreshed. And when your eyes are open, you are the founding members of a new group here at the college. You know, the single most important factor in college student satisfaction surveys by a huge margin is whether or not you get involved in your first semester. They do all these research studies. They have consistently shown for decades. The students who get involved in a club or an organization or something like that in their first semester are the happiest with their college experience. So ultimately, it's up to you, but really think about that. It's important. Now, my friends on stage, they get it. My friends on stage totally understand how important it is to get involved. And not only do they want to get involved, they took it so seriously, so importantly, that they decided to start a brand new student organization here at St. Ansem. My friends on stage, when I say the special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. When your eyes open, you are the founding members of the St. Ansem Ballet Association. Now, maybe you never really cared about ballet before. That may not be the point for some of you. The point was to get leadership experience, networking opportunities. Now you have something you can put on your resume. This is a very good decision on your part. Very, very smart. When I say the special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. You are the founding members. You'll be remembered in the yearbook You'll always be remembered as the founding members of this organization. Now, you've been practicing, learning ballet all summer long. The new school year has begun. And so it's time, now that everyone's back at school, it's time for your inaugural performance, your very first performance. You know all the basic moves. You've been practicing to one song all summer long. You're ready. And everyone that's here tonight has come here to support you. They love you and they're proud of you, and they can't wait to share in this good moment with you. When I say the special word, you'll open your eyes full of confidence. You know you're ready. You've practiced and practiced and practiced. You're going to work well as a team. You're going to look fantastic. Anytime the audience claps and cheers for you, it makes you feel more confident. It makes you feel more positive, and you do great, and you do better and better. The more confident you feel, the better you do. Really enjoying yourself. Enjoy this moment. You deserve it. You've worked hard for it. Full of confidence, full of excitement. Let yourselves 1, 2, 3, awake. So normally, hold on, whoa, not yet, not yet. Let me introduce you guys. This is a special moment. Normally, when I come to a school, I'm the only entertainment, but this year something really cool happened. I got here and Gene said, Paul, we have a new student organization and they're ready to perform. Can they open for you? And I was like, heck yeah, I love student organizations. So I'm really excited because I've never had an opener before. How about a big round of applause for your very own St. Anselm Ballet Association? Yeah! They're going to do a short number for you tonight. I think you're going to love it. You're going to just enjoy it so much. It's going to be wonderful. Ballet is not just dancing. Ballet is an art form. It's really telling a story with your whole body. See, that's why they use their arms and their legs too, and it's graceful. Graceful, yes. That's nice. Always in control. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's beautiful. And tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe. That's right, there you go. Light on your feet, light on your toes. That's nice. Then watch, they're going to do the partners part. Everyone gets a partner. They work really good as a team. Everyone gets a partner. Work well with your partner. Switch partners. Yes, that's nice. That's wonderful. And now let's turn and face our audience, and we will finish with a graceful, gentle bow. And fini. How about a big round of applause? Good job, good job. That was great. Listen, I don't get to see ballet very often, but it was obvious to tell you were great for your first. Yeah, right?
So hard.
How much did you practice?
Like so much, like all summer long.
All summer?
I don't remember summer because it was just ballet.
You don't remember summer because it was all ballet.
Yeah, like all day every
day. Yeah, all day every day. 12 hours a day?
Yeah.
You were great. Why don't you sit down? You work so hard. Sit down, relax. Relax. Oh, wait, though, I wanted to ask you. I don't know the terminology and stuff. What do you call your favorite move? What's that called? The one that you like to do.
Well, I made up my own.
Yeah, what do you call it? You like the plie? Yeah, but what's yours called, your favorite one that you made?
I call it a flying corkscrew.
Flying corkscrew. That sounds very athletic. That's awesome. Sit down, man. Thank you. That's what I was wondering. I just wanted to know. Now, some people, just do this kind of thing while they're in school. Some have bigger aspirations. How far do you think you'll go with the ballet?
I mean, ballet is my life.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, that's good. It's good. So you all were amazing. I'm very proud of you. That was really, yes, ma'am.
I'm going to be a professional dancer.
That's wonderful. Good for you. You too? Oh, this seems to have inspired all of you. That's wonderful. Okay, yeah. Not right now. Don't go to New York now. Stay with us. Yeah? Yeah, you can carpool. That'll be nice. All right, sit with your feet flat. Seatbelts are back on. Yeah, there you go. Seatbelts back on, feet flat, always centered, always in control. Nice gentle breath in. Gentle breath out and sleep. That's it. Always centered, focused, in control. Excellent. You are really good. This is exactly how you should be. Very good. Always, you can be peaceful in your mind and totally in control of your body. Very good. Now, you are doing such a great job. I'm going to share some individual suggestions with you. You'll know the suggestion I'm giving is just for you if I put my hand on your shoulder as I'm speaking. If I put my hand on your shoulder as I'm speaking, the suggestion that I'm giving is just for you. This first suggestion is just for the person that I'm touching on the shoulder right now. Stay focused on my voice. Let yourself relax. Focus on my voice. In a moment, I'm going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you'll open your eyes. You'll be alert and refreshed. When your eyes open, anytime when your eyes are open that I say campus, anytime when your eyes are open that I say campus, you're no longer yourself, you're more than yourself. When your eyes are open and I say campus, you are a Marine Corps drill instructor. You are the special liaison officer assigned to this community. You have the ROTC recruits and the new year has begun. It's your job. You got to teach them, you got to get them in shape, you got to turn them into great officers. You love your job, you make great Marines. Now, while you're doing your duty, at any point while you're doing your job as a drill instructor, if I snap my fingers outside your ear like this, you go back to being your normal self, your usual self. If while you're doing your job as a drill instructor, I snap my fingers outside your ear like this, you go back to being your normal self, your usual self. But when I say campus, you're a Marine Corps drill instructor. If you understand, nod your head for me. That's right. Oh. They're both good. They're both awesome. This next suggestion is just for the person that I'm touching on the shoulder right now. The person I'm touching on the shoulder right now, focus on the sound of my voice. In a moment, I'm going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. You feel fantastic. And when your eyes are open, anytime that I say the word exciting, anytime when your eyes are open that I say the word exciting, a curious thing occurs. Whenever your eyes are open and I say the word exciting, your nipples itch. The humidity and everything, you've been busy and you had to dress up in these nice clothes today, something has all combined so that whenever I say exciting, your nipples itch. But then when you scratch them, they tickle. Whenever I say exciting, your nipples itch. But then when you scratch them, they wonderful, happy feeling. Like, just amazing. It's so big and powerful. It's like you were struck by happy lightning. That's how big and awesome it is. It's like you got struck by happy lightning whenever I say St. Ansem. You get so happy, you think about all the nice people here, how much fun we're having tonight. All the happy lightning goes from the bottom of your feet right up to the top of your head, has to escape, has to get out and be shared with the world. Whenever I say St. Ansem, the happy lightning flies out of your mouth in the form of the words, "Who's your daddy?" Whenever you'd say that, the audience is going to be so excited and happy. They love school spirit. They're going to clap and cheer for you. The more they clap and cheer for you, the better it makes you feel. Every time you hear St. Ansem from me, you get that happy lightning. It gets more powerful each time. And with more enthusiasm, you say, "Who's your daddy?" Now, you're going to take that and just file it, store it way back here in your mind. You have no conscious remembrance of this. It just happens automatically. You have no conscious memory of that suggestion, but your subconscious mind is always following the sound of my you say, here's me say, St. Ansem, happy lightning flies right out your mouth. Beautiful, talented, and gifted. This next suggestion is just for the person I'm touching on the shoulder right now. Person I'm touching on the shoulder right now, in a few moments, I'll say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When your eyes are open, anytime when your eyes are open that I say hypnosis, anytime when your eyes are open that I say hypnosis, someone's blowing in your ear and it really, really tickles. Whenever I say hypnosis, someone's blowing in your ear, it is so ticklish, it's crazy. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Now, all my other friends, I don't like to give out all my suggestions at once. I like to share them all night long. So if I didn't give you one this time, that's okay. You're doing great. You're beautiful and talented and gifted. In fact, you're doing such a good job that the next time I say the special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. The audience loves you. They appreciate you. They're going to give you a big round of applause. And the more they clap and cheer for you, the better it makes you feel. The more they clap and cheer for you, the more energy it gives you, the more positive it makes you feel in every way, and you deserve it. Let yourself enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, awake. Aren't they doing a good job? Yeah. Yes. See? This is what happens when we do hypnosis. Fun things just start happening and you never know it's... Hey, what are you doing? I'm talking to the people. What's up?
You blew in my ear. It tickles.
Did you blow in her ear? He seems honest and trustworthy.
No, someone blew in my ear. It tickles.
Well, maybe someone did, but
I don't like the tickles.
No? Well, I want you to be comfortable. What can we do? Here, let's, here, so what's your name? What's your name?
Maggie.
Maggie, stand up. Come over here. Would you be nice and switch seats with Maggie? We just got to relocate her so she can be more comfortable. What's your name?
Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria, thank you so much. Maggie, sit there. Victoria, come down here and take Maggie's seat. That way, that's better. That's nice. That's there. Now you're all the way down here, right? And that's good. And I believe you, but I just want her to be more comfortable. It's like, well, look, he's way down here now. It's not. I don't think it was him, but even if it was, I know it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right.
Blows in people's ears.
I know. And you know what it could be, though, Maggie? It could just be the hypnosis. That's the thing, because sometimes when people get...
She did it too.
What? I was looking over here. I didn't see. What?
She did it too.
She did. Did you blow in her ear?
I didn't even go near her.
No? Maggie, that's a good idea. Here, come way down here. Move that chair, girl. That way you can have your chair, but there you go. Right there's good. Right there's good. Don't go too far. I want to keep you in the neighborhood. There you go. Sit right there. Peaceful, calm there. All right, listen, I'm going to go down and check with them, okay? Now look it. There's no way, right? Okay, good. Okay.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I think there's something wrong with her.
No, she's okay. She's okay. She's fine. She just got, there might be a weird draft in here. Anyways, listen, do you live on campus?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What hall do you live in on campus?
JOA.
All right, JOA. And you're going to have like a roommate?
I do have a roommate.
You have a roommate?
Yeah.
That's nice. And you're all settled in? You got your stuff moved in and everything?
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's awesome. Well, that's nice. That's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. I have never actually been anywhere on the campus of St. Anselm except for here.
Who's your dad?
That's good. No, that's nice because the beginning of the year is exciting, right? I mean, it's the kind of thing that you get up for it and you want to enjoy yourself, and it is. It's very exciting. It is. That's what I understand. It's fine. What's up, dude? What? You all right? I like your laugh. You got a nice laugh. That's good. You got a little itch there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's all right. It happens. We got an itch. That's when you get an itch, you scratch it, right? That makes sense. Yeah, that's good. That's better. Then you feel better, right? Then you feel, yeah, I know. That's good. There, that's good. All right. That's cool. Cool. All right. So, I think it's the hypnosis, Maggie. I think sometimes when people get, what are you doing? There's no one even sitting near you now. There's air.
Maybe a vent or a bug or something. It's something really strong.
That could be.
I don't like the tickles.
It's always this ear?
Yeah. Like,
But there's no one here, so now you know it was no person.
well, something's wrong.
All right, no, that's right. No, be nice, be nice. She might have, sometimes these theaters do get weird drafts in them. I understand what you're saying. All right, well, look, since you know it's no person, then we can put you back in the chair line with everyone else, right? I mean, we know that you're okay. So you slide that down over there.
Go down there.
No, she's fine. She's fine. Be nice. Be nice. She made an honest mistake. She was not mean to you. She's nice. Be kind to one another. Sit down, Meg. You're fine. No. Sit down. Be nice. Sit down. I love you. You're beautiful, talented, and gifted. Sit down. Enjoy yourself.
you.
No, you're welcome.
That was nice.
So sit down. There you go. Good. All right. So now, gosh, we're here to have a good time with each other. Be nice. Be fun. All right. We're going to talk. Listen, I was talking about the campus, right? Well, that's nice because now you can make a new friend. That's so nice. There we go. That's wonderful. She's beautiful. Yes. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. All right, so can we focus a little bit, please? St. Anselm, can we just focus? All right. What's up?
What's her deal, dude?
She's happy. She's having a good time.
Is her dad here?
Oh no, that was just an exclamation. It was kind of a rhetorical question. Don't worry about that. That's fine. All right. She's fine. You may see her on campus one day and be like, hey, you're the girl who yelled, who's your daddy in the show? And now we're there. And now you have a connection with each other. That'll be cool. That's you, right? All right, feet flat, seatbelts on. All right, feet flat, seatbelts on. There we go. What, time out?
Can I take my shoes off? Like, girls' shoe hurt.
Sure, why not? Yeah, let's all just, if your shoes, no, I understand, boys have, yep, I know. Why girls wear these shoes, I will never understand. How about being pretty but in excruciating pain is okay, apparently. Why don't you put your shoes under your chair? I don't want anyone to trip on them or anything like that. Excellent, outstanding, very nice, thank you so much. There we go. Okay, sitting up nice and straight and tall. All right, the seatbelts are back on. Our feet are flat. We're always aware of ourselves and in control. Very good. And then you can just take a moment and breathe in, breathe out, and sleep. Focused in your chair. Always focused and centered in your chair, or I'll send you back, and I don't want to. I want you to stay here, but that's right. Very good. Beautiful, talented, and gifted. Beautiful, talented, and gifted. In a moment, you can clear any earlier suggestions that I gave you from your mind. Clear any earlier suggestions that I gave you from your mind. Just focus on the sound of my voice and what I'm sharing with you now. In a moment, I'm going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. And when your eyes open, you are a finalist in the Guitar Hero World Championship. This is an amazing opportunity. The grand prize is $100,000. Think about what you think right now. Just think about what you would do if you won $100,000. Pretty good deal, right? And here's the great thing. You're awesome at Guitar Hero. You are so good. You've practiced for hundreds and maybe even thousands of hours. You're so good at Guitar Hero, you have all the songs memorized. You could play the songs blindfolded if you needed to. That's how good you are at Guitar Hero. You are going to win this money. You're going to win $100,000. You're going to be famous. You're going to be interviewed by all the gaming magazines. They're going to fly you all over the world to give Guitar Hero demonstrations. That's how good you are at it. You're going to be the 2013 Guitar Hero World Champion. Good for you. Feeling full of confidence, ready to do your very best in the final round. Let yourself 1, 2, 3 awake. Ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming live all over the world. It's the 2013 Guitar Hero World Championship. Are you ready to rock and roll? Now, what you see here on stage is the final group from over 20,000 original contestants. All of these finalists won their local qualifiers, they won their regional tournaments, and they've proceeded through the entire national tournament to this world tournament level. One of these people will become the world champion. Now, contestants, in the final round, the rules are a little different. Please pay attention. The first thing is you have to understand, like the earlier rounds, you are being judged on accuracy, but in the final round, you must be perfect. If you're going to be the champ, you have to be perfect. So, you make a mistake, disqualified, all right? That's how we weed out the pack. Now, the second factor is style. There are style points now. So, when you're playing, you really want to make sure the judges are up on the second level. You want to make sure they can see you clearly. So, what I would recommend, helpful hint, is when you're playing, do not turn your back on the judges so you can see the screen. Stay halfway so that you can see, but so that they can see what you're doing, all right? Because you want to get your style points. The third component is called difficulty challenges. Every 100 notes that you play accurately, I will be introducing a difficulty challenge, and you must incorporate that challenge into your routine. If you make it all the way through, 4 levels, 4 difficulty challenges, then it'll come down to like style points and stuff for who wins, okay? All right, stand up. You're going to get yourself some space. I need you to be very, very careful and stay away from the front edges of the stage. You need to be aware of where you are all the time. There's plenty of space. No, it doesn't matter. The whole stage is being, they can see the entire stage. So you just want to use the stage space well, all right? Again with the shoes. What is the deal with the shoes? All right. Now, the other thing I do need you to know, I know it's competitive, but listen. No, that will get you disqualified.
I'm sorry.
You have to be a fair competition. Fair competition. No standing on chairs, just on the stage. Safety first. Good Lord, y'all are just high maintenance tonight. Safety, safety, safety. Always look where you are. No interfering, no climbing on chairs. Good luck. I know you're ready. I know you're going to do great. Somebody is going to win the title of 2013 Guitar Hero World Champion. Here we go. No bumping or interfering, no bumping or interfering. That's it. Get your hands loose. Water bottle so we don't get slippery. That's it. All right, time to rock and roll. Here we go. You're doing good. 100 notes. Time for your first difficulty challenge. Contestants, you must now play your guitar with your opposite hand. Switch. Nice transition. Very nice. Looking good. 200 notes. Your next difficulty challenge, you must now play your guitar behind your back. Get that guitar behind your back. Stay focused. You're halfway there. You're doing good. The judges have decided it's too easy for you to play the guitar with your hands. For your third difficulty challenge, you must now play your guitar with your tongue. Play your guitar with your tongue. Hit those buttons with your tongue. Yeah, now it's a little harder, right? There we go. Stay focused. You're 3/4 of the way there. There's only one thing left to do. Your final difficulty challenge. You want to clean up on style points. So turn out, face the judges, and show them your special move. Get the flair in there. There you go. That's nice. There you go. You know how to rock and roll. Let's hear for our 2013 Guitar Hero World Championship finalists. That was pretty good. Y'all looked amazing. Can I just ask you, if you win $100,000, what do you do with that kind of money?
I know.
You haven't thought about it?
I know.
You maybe want to start.
I know what I can do.
Tell me, what are you going to do with that money?
Going right to my Davidson money. I gotta get so much food for school, man.
All right.
No idea.
All right.
I have no meal plan.
All right. You need a meal plan. Yeah, you need a meal plan. I know.
I would buy everyone a puppy.
And she definitely did not say that to try to influence anyone's votes. Oh, yes, yeah.
I would get you 2 puppies.
2 puppies, all right. All right, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down. Sit down, relax. Sit down, relax. I'll get you a chair. I got one right over here. Hold on. Over here, dude. No, over here, brother. Come down here. I got a chair down here. Right here. Awesome. There you go, son. Feet flat, seatbelts on. Feet flat, seatbelts on. There you go. Centered, focused. Gently. You worked hard. You need to just relax for a while. Centered, focused. All right. Gentle breath in. Breathe out and sleep. Deeper. There are rules. 1, 2, 3, awake. Sit up. Get in your chair. What did I tell you? Get in your chair. Put your feet flat. Put your seatbelt on. Yeah, put the one over the other shoulder too. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out, sleep. Better. There we go. Yeah. Always centered and focused. It's important you learn how to use your mind. You can do hypnosis. Learn it well. Be in control. That's it. I'm just here to help tonight. I've got to help you, but you got to focus. All right, take a moment right now. Clear all earlier suggestions from your mind. Clear all earlier suggestions from your mind. Just focus on the sound of my voice. In a moment, I am going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. Once again, when I say that special word, you'll open your eyes. You'll be alert and refreshed when your eyes open. We have a very special, historic event that you will be witness to. The person I'm touching on the shoulder right now, focus on the sound of my voice. In a moment, I'm going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you'll open your eyes. And when your eyes open, through the miracle of modern science, through study of genetics and the human genome, scientists have figured out how to give men the ability to have babies. And you are the first man in human history who is able to have a baby. I want you to think about how important this really is. It's very, very significant. You are going to be a shining example to men all over the world that we don't have to rely on women to have babies anymore. We can have them ourselves. It is a whole new level of personal freedom. It's wonderful. And when your eyes are open, the very first time when your eyes are open that I say the word delivery, the very first time when your eyes are open that I say the word delivery, you begin your labor process. It's time for your baby to come into the world. Now we have people here that are going to help you. It'll be a very easy, smooth, and positive delivery experience. When your eyes are open and I say the word delivery, you begin your labor process. You're the first man to ever be able to have a baby. If you understand, nod your head for me. Good for you. Congratulations, by the way. The person that I'm touching on the shoulder right now, and the person that I'm touching on the shoulder right now, and the person that I'm touching on the shoulder right now. Each of you is the specially hired, specially trained baby birthing team. You know everything there is to know about birthing babies. You have also received the special training that is now needed to be able to help men have babies. You have received that training as well. So when our proud papa begins his labor experience, you will recognize the signs. You will stand up and go to him. You will be kind. You will be supportive. You will tell him everything he needs to know so that you can help him have a positive birthing experience. And then you're probably going to be pretty famous. They're going to want to interview you about Time Magazine and Anderson Cooper and all that stuff. That would be pretty nice. Now, all my other friends on stage, when I say the special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. At some point after your eyes are open, you're going to see a man have a baby. You're going to see a man have a baby. It will be the most amazing thing you've ever seen. And the baby is the most beautiful baby you've ever seen in your life. The baby is like a little angel, beautiful. You're very, very lucky that you get to witness this. It's amazing, it's fantastic. You're going to see the first man in human history have a baby. Very, very cool. Jeremy, come right up. All my friends, when I say the special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed, feeling fantastic in every way. Let yourselves 1, 2, 3, awake. That's right. No, I mean literally up, because come right on up. We have a great hypnotic subject. How many of you up here have been hypnotized before? 1, 2, not even half of you, which is great, but that means the other half of you are all doing it for your first time, which is awesome. That's very, very good. Good for you. Great for you for being so open-minded and everything. That's wonderful. Yeah. So you guys in the audience, you've seen them, you see what it's like, right? They get really relaxed and peaceful, and I want you all to understand, they're probably a little above average at hypnosis, but all of you can get to this point. One thing you might want to do is get yourself a hypnosis CD and use it. Well, nowadays you wouldn't want to get a CD, would you? Because why would you pay the delivery charge when you can just do that? Oh, what happened? Yo, that's good, because yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's good? All right, calm down. What's going on? We got the legs up. That's nice. We're gonna give him room. Give him room. Give him room. All right, what's next?
I got it. Just
breathing.
Deep breath. Breathe.
Yes, go.
Yeah, that was the breathing. Oh, he's doing better now. Yeah, he's doing good. That's great. All right, what's next?
What do
We're pushing. We're not. We're just pushing. Yeah, we're just pushing. No, we're not gonna. Oh, there's a head already. That's really good. Yeah, catch the baby. Oh, she's got it. You did great. She's got. Yay! What is it? Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
It's a boy, man. You did so good. You did really good. Yeah. That was fast. That was very fast. Oh, wow. Dude, brother, you had a baby boy. What are you going to name him?
Fernando.
Fernando! That's a classy name. That's a classy name. That's good. All right, let's let the dad have some time with Fernando. Give him some space. Sit down, relax. Everyone sit down, relax. You guys were very nice. That's cool. Dude, you see that? That was amazing. You think?
Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. That
I know.
was so awesome.
Do you think maybe now?
So cute.
Will you want to have a baby now?
I actually might consider it.
You might consider it? Yeah?
That was gross.
I'm so happy I don't have to have kids.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Birth is the most beautiful thing in the world.
That's
Like,
true.
you can't-
It's true.
Oh,
All right, sit down, sit down. Let's rest. Let's rest. Let's sit down. Yeah, this is cool, right? I know. All right, sit down. Everyone sit down, relax. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. We'll get him. Well, take the baby and we'll help him up because he's good, man. Look at the rebound. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very good. Nice. And then you can sit down. You did a great job, man. Great job. Yeah, we'll sit. I'm gonna sit. Yeah. That's. Oh, yeah. Fast, right? Yeah, I know. Very efficient. That's a nice bonus for men. Is very efficient. That's good. There we go. Yeah. That was good. That was very nice. All right. Feet flat. Feet flat. Yeah, sit down. There we go. Yeah. Seatbelts are on. Seatbelts are on. Centered focus. Fernando, that's a nice name. Yeah, that's nice. Centered focus, centered focus, centered focused. Gentle breath in. Gentle breath out and sleep. That's right. Centered and focused. Always in your chair, that's right. Deeper, deeper, more and more. Take a moment right now and erase all earlier suggestions. You don't need any of those earlier suggestions. You can clear those suggestions from your mind. Clear your mind of all earlier suggestions. Just focus on what I'm sharing with you right now. In a moment, I'm going to say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. When your eyes open, we have some very special guests here tonight. Well, one special guest, really. It's very wonderful. When I say the special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. When your eyes open, this person that I'm touching on the shoulder right now, focus on the sound of my voice. Person I'm touching on the shoulder right now, in a few moments I'll say that special word that helps you open your eyes. When I say that special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. When your eyes open, you're no longer yourself, you're more than yourself. When your eyes open, you are Robin Thicke. You think like Robin Thicke, you sing and dance and act like Robin Thicke because you are Robin Thicke. You've been hired by the college to come here and perform as part of the opening week ceremonies and events for the students. Everyone here is so excited that you're here. You're going to give them a memory that lasts a lifetime for them. What a beautiful gift. If you're ready to share your gift with the students, nod your head for me. That's right. Just relax until I introduce you. Wait until I introduce you, and then you can share your beautiful art with all the people here. All my other friends on stage, when I say the special word, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed. When your eyes open, somehow you have not noticed at all tonight that you've been sitting on stage with Robin Thicke. But the moment that I introduce him and he stands up, as soon as he stands up, you recognize him. You're on stage with Robin Thicke. You have on-stage seats for his performance. That's very, very cool. Now, you will be respectful. You will stay in your seat. You will not interfere with him. He needs to do his performance. Be respectful. Very important. I don't want any of you to get kicked out. All right? Make sure you stay in your seats and be respectful. Maybe afterward we can do some photos or autographs or stuff like that. But in the beginning part, it's very important that you stay, while he performs, you stay in your seats. When I say the special word, you'll open your eyes. You'll be alert and refreshed. When your eyes are open, feeling so good, so positive every way. Let yourselves 1, 2, 3, awake. So I was telling you guys earlier, I love coming back here to see you every year, and I try to do something special for you year to year. I always try to think of what's something nice that I can do for you. And I thought, well, this year, you know what? Let's get a guest. So I called my agent. I said, give me someone cool. Give me someone that's really hot right now. And he really came through for me. How about a big New Hampshire welcome for the one and only Robin Thicke is here tonight. Pretty good, right? Yeah, buddy. All right, just enjoy. Oh, he's very handsome. Yes, I know. Nice leg there. It's going out amongst the people. He's out working the crowd.
Let's hear for Robin Thicke.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'll take that from you. Thank you. Thank you. Say hi to everyone. Yeah. Oh, that was nice, right? That was good. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, he's good. He's going to say hi to everybody. That's nice. That's great.
Can we do pictures?
We can do pictures after. We got to finish our. Let him have. He just performed. Let him have some downtime.
He looks so good.
He was good, wasn't he? He was very nice. Yeah.
He looks
That's
good
cool.
too.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah. He's a good-looking fellow. He is. It's true. I mean, I can't pull off the yellow pants like that.
He touched my hand and my face.
That's nice.
My face!
All right. Very cool. All right. Feet flat. Feet flat. Feet flat. Good. Seatbelts on. Centered. Focused. I know, it happens. The biggest thing right now is just to let yourself, all you got to do is let yourself sleep. Deeper and deeper and more relaxed. Focus on the sound of my voice. This is really important. This is really very important. I need you to take a moment right now and erase all earlier suggestions. Clear your mind of all earlier suggestions, because what we're going to do right now is the most important part of the whole night. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. When I get to number 5, you'll open your eyes, you'll be alert and refreshed, and you will release yourself from hypnosis at the number 5. At the very instant that your eyes open, you will forget everything that happened here. When your eyes open, you forget everything that you saw. When your eyes open, you forget everything that you heard. When your eyes open, you forget everything that you did. You will forget so completely, in fact, that you will believe no show has taken place. I'll try to convince you that I did the show. You will not believe me. Finally, I'll give up. I'll stop trying to convince you, and I will dismiss you from the stage. When I dismiss you from the stage, you will be pretty frustrated with me. You might even be a little angry with me, but you will definitely be frustrated in a way that you don't want to be up here with me anymore. So when I dismiss you, you will stand up from your seat and exit the stage. All you'll want to do at that point is go back to the audience and sit in your original seat. You'll go back to your original seat in the audience. This was the worst hypnosis show you've ever seen. Everyone here got let down. It was terrible. But once you're back in your seat, at some point after you get back to your seat, you'll hear music. You'll recognize the music that you heard, and the music will give you a wonderful moment of inspiration. If you could get everyone in the audience to sing along to the music, then at least everybody would have one nice happy moment together. So you'll stand up and you'll encourage all the people around your seat to sing along to the song that you hear. And when the audience joins in and sings the words South Detroit, when the audience sings the word South Detroit, you remember. When the audience sings the word South Detroit, you remember everything you saw. When the audience sings the words South Detroit, you remember everything you heard. When the audience sings the words South Detroit, you remember everything you did. And this will be the completion of your hypnotic experience. In the future, anytime you choose to go into hypnosis again, you'll go into hypnosis even more quickly, even more easily, even more deeply. You are beautiful and talented and gifted. And tonight you showed yourself and everyone else here that when you put your mind to it, you can do amazing things. I am so glad that I got to share this time with you. Now, let's finish our time the best way we can. Start with the number 1. Gather all the good energy, the positive energy in your body and your mind. Bring it to the center of your being. Let it get bigger, stronger, more vibrant, more positive in every way. At 2, it can double. And then it can triple. It can just keep growing. At the number 3, it gets so big, all the memories fade away until you hear the audience sing those words, South Detroit. But the big, beautiful energy spreads up to the top of your head, out to the tips of your fingers, down to the bottom of your feet. And at 4, all the hypnosis energy fades away, just leaving this big, beautiful energy. And all memories faded completely until you hear the audience sing the word South Detroit. And at the last and final number, releasing yourself completely from hypnosis at the number 5. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Sit up nice and straight and tall. There we go. Oh, hot up here in these lights, right? I know.
Why are you here?
What? Why am I here?
Why are we all up here?
Why are you
What
up
did
here?
Why haven't you done anything?
I've been doing stuff. We've been working hard.
You're
What?
crazy. You're from like a loony bin.
What? Slow down, slow down. I can't understand you all at once. You have a question. Yes, what's your question?
Where did my shoes go?
Your shoes are under your chair. You took them and put them under your chair. They're right there.
You must have taken them.
Where, what?
Wait, where are my shoes?
I don't look under your chair. I don't know. What's your...
You should probably get a new job.
Really? I love this job. Yeah, but what's all the questions? Why are we, what?
What's going on?
I'm one of the OLs here.
Yeah.
And if you want, I can get everyone off stage so we can start. I can
Oh,
do
we
that.
did everything already. We don't need to start. We're done.
Dude, they were really
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
know.
So much for this whole week.
I pumped you up to my entire group, and now they're all going to be so mad.
No. Everyone settle down. All right, listen. There seems to be some confusion. There seems to be confusion. You got hypnotized, right? You got hypnotized?
Show sucked, man.
No, no good? Who feels like the hypnosis didn't work for them?
Hello.
All of you? Ooh, that's awkward. All right, look, here's the deal.
You're really bad.
If you check your watch or your phone, you'll see that it's 10 minutes to 10. No. Look.
That's fine. I asked wrong.
So,
Jack.
don't yell at me. Don't be rude.
Believe it.
Come on.
Why are you yelling at me? Don't yell at me. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm trying to figure out where it went wrong. I want to help. I don't know what the... I don't know. All right, so clearly things did not work quite the way I had... Your feet are dirty. I'm sorry. Sorry. Look, I want to apologize. I really tried. I'm sorry. Here, let me... Maybe this will make you feel better. At least I can play some fun music. And you can... Right? And that'll be nice. That's good. Oh, yeah, that's good music, right? Come on. Turn that frown upside down. That's nice. Oh, you sound good. All right, really loud now. Already what? Listen.
No, but I want.
No, listen. Watch their faces.
Born and raised in South Detroit.
How about a big round of applause for the stars of our show tonight?